A reader often desires that there should be a place where there are books all over, everywhere. Books to fill your heart's desire, as many as you wish to read. Now, such a place exists, and this place is Pustakansa Gav, where resides a world of books. Situated in a village near Mahabaleshwar called Bhilar, the roots of Maharashtra's literary culture are now nestled in the bosom of nature and call it home in Pustakansa Gav. Pustakansa Gav is the unique culmination of Maharashtra's literature and its cultural heritage. Each moment spent in the company of books is that of pristine joy and contentment. This village is reader's haven. Pustakansa Gav is an incredible concept and an excellent initiative of the bibliophiles. The innovative concept of Pustakansa Gav was put forth by Maharashtra's Marathi Bhasha Minister Vinod Tavre. Inspired by England's Hay on Way, Pustakansa Gav was formed with the initiative of Rajya Marathi Vikas Sanstha.
This is a creative concept.
This is an incredible concept.
I feel this is really an excellent initiative.
This is a beautiful concept. This is an innovative concept.
Primarily, this is a good concept to begin with.
I feel this concept is very welcoming.
Till now, we all were familiar with Chocolate Village, or a village used as the set for movies. Now, included in those ranks is the innovative concept of Pustakansa Gav.
The core ethos of Pustakansa Gav lies in preserving and promoting the literary and reading culture of Maharashtra. In doing so, the village of books at Bhilar shelters over 15,000 books ranging over 15 literary genres, including children literature, hagiography, art, feminism, fiction, and so forth. Each of the genre contains 350 to 600 books, and the collection is revised regularly, keeping the suggestions and the recommendations of the readers in the loop.
Reading is an age-old tradition. In the Greek culture, it is said that books and libraries are the gateway to the soul. Books are a social medium. We can see that they have the roots of social change within them.
Ours was the tradition of oral rendition from the very beginning, be it Dehu, Alandi, Pandharpur or Paithan. These were the villages of Abhangs. Now we are in the age of print and even in the late of print, as we have digitalized the medium of print.
There is a different joy in handling a book, feeling its weight in our hands and reading it. It is incomparable, and no matter what, the tablets cannot match up with this delight. Reading enriches our life. Reading banishes our loneliness. Reading teaches us how to live life. It also teaches us how to enjoy life and also how to face sadness, how to take care of it. Reading is essential to understand the true meaning of life and to live life in its true form.
With the age-old wealth of our literary heritage, choosing a select few of its gems was a difficult task. A special committee was appointed consisting of literature enthusiasts, professors, educators, librarian and other key persons for the fulfillment of this gargantuan task. In-depth study was done on which genres should be a part of Pustakansa Gav. Shyam Joshi of Badlapur's Granth Sakha has especially contributed to this initiative. Marathi Vishwakosh Nirmiti Mandal's officials at Vahi office played a key role in the segregation of the books.
Here at Bhilar, the books are earnestly waiting for you without any entry fee. Come here and you can read any book of your choice from any available genre of literature. Maharashtra government has provided such facilities using public funds. If you wanted to read a book and were unable to due to lack of availability, you will find this book at Bilar 100%. Marathi culture, history, and the life values of Maharashtra are available in form of book here, and you should indulge and savor it.
Pustakansa Gaon gives us a quick glimpse of Maharashtra's culture and its elements that gives its unique identity. A stroll around the village will depict the beauty in the form of murals and artwork. The walls and the houses are decorated with pictures and the words of the saints. In this village of books, there are 25 locations. These include houses, lodges, 2 schools, 3 temples and a library. Small libraries were created at each of the location. Each of the libraries was given a theme. Each one was allocated a genre of literature and the location was modelled in accordance with it. Each location was decorated with beautiful murals and artwork reflecting the theme.
There is a collection of over 15,000 books here. There are facilities to read a book, sit and relax. If anyone wants to research on something, there are provisions for pen, paper and other material for the researcher. In such a nature-enriched place, the foundation of Pustakansa Gaon is being rooted. In fact, I often say that culture of different villages, language traditions have a place here at Bhilar.
A team of 100 volunteers from Swatva in Thane and other artists worked on the 66,000 square feet of walls in the village in mere 3 days, transforming the village. And thus emerged the magnificence of Pustakansa Gaon. The question that how was Bhilar chosen to host the Pustakansa Gaon is often raised. There is an important reason behind its selection. Firstly, readers from different places can easily reach Pustakansa Gaon and enjoy the company of books in the lap of nature. Bhilar in Maharashtra's Satara district is a hill station and is situated on the Mumbai-Goa highway that goes via Mahabaleshwar. The way between Panchgani and Mahabaleshwar that takes to Bhilar village is very captivating. Apart from the beautiful sights and pleasant atmosphere, this village was famous for its strawberries and now for the books. After shortlisting Bhilar, the villagers were called in for a discussion. The residents welcomed this initiative and extended their cooperation for its creation. This indeed is applause-worthy.
Our village was chosen to host an innovative concept. This brings a different type of joy and sense of knowing. Bhilar is known for its strawberries. The visiting tourist will relish the strawberries and now the books here. I'm certain that the increased footfall will positively impact the economic conditions of the village, transforming it entirely.
Until yesterday, a village that had no mention on the Maharashtra's map of cultural heritage and was known to just a handful of tourists, such a village is now emerging with a new identity. First of all, I thank Taude Sahib for choosing our village and have benefited us. People now visit us from different corners of Maharashtra and bring with them their experiences. This brings us a lot of happiness.
The selection of our village as Pustakansa Gaon was an appropriate choice in my opinion. As this village is renowned for its strawberries and many tourists pay a visit here. And now, with its new identity as nation's first and world's second village of books, our village has carved a distinct identity on the global map. Because of this, I am extremely proud of this village.
Maharashtra's Marathi Bhasha Minister Vinod Tawde put forth this innovative concept, and the government of Maharashtra made it into a reality. With everyone's joint efforts and within a short span of time, Pustakancha Gaon is now ready to welcome the readers.
With the culminating effect of various factors, there will be an attraction generated regarding the books, our culture, our heritage, in the minds of our youths, enriching our reading culture.
In my opinion, with the medium of Pustakancha Gaon, Tawde Sahib has initiated a new chapter in the community celebration of Marathi language. In the language of today's youth, it's a creative madness.
I urge all the readers and also the non-readers of Maharashtra to pay a visit to Pustakancha Gaon in Bhilal.
Through the medium of Pustakancha Gaon, the nation and the world at large will have a glance at the culture and the legacy of Maharashtra's heritage. Keeping this in mind, it is essential that we all should contribute to this village.
So do pay a visit to this unique village of books. Behold its houses adorned with books, experience its hospitality, and be a part of this innovation.